Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to talk a little bit about how to answer the door at your house. I'm gonna tell you a story, and it's going to be about my cousin Pam. She's 60 some years old, but she's been collecting as a prepper. She's been doing that, and through the years, she's collecting this stuff, and now she's thinking, well, how do I hang on to this stuff? So she came with the notion that she's going to have to come up with a way to hang on to this stuff, and that's with the use of a firearm. So the first thing I thought we better have a plan. So she ended up, her plan was to answer the door with her wasp spray. And so that was her plan. And at least it's a plan. It's a good thing. Everybody needs a plan. I don't care if it's good or bad, at least you have a plan. Okay, now she's looked out the window, and she saw 3 cop cars drive up. One policeman in each car, and the one came up to the front door, and that is one that she knew. She didn't know the other 2, and so he came up to the front door, and she went over there and she answered the door, and she had her bug spray, wasp spray, and so she had that, and she opened the door, and there was the screen door there, and she held that, and then the policeman says, "Pam, let's talk. Just put the bug spray down." And then she says, "What do you want?" And she kept the bug spray up there. So that was a good thing. She kept her guard up. And but what concerned her was, what did they need 3 cop cars come up there with 3 cops just to talk, So that's what kind of scared her. So anyway, they ended up, it wasn't nothing, and the cop left, and it was no big deal. But it did bring it to her attention that answering the door was a scary situation. What if it was a street gang, or what if it was just in the middle of the day, or what if it was at night, or something like that? So after she told me what happened and all that, so then I started thinking, well, how do you answer the door at your house with a proper way of doing it? So I started thinking about it. Now, this isn't going to apply to everyone, but I'm going to tell you the story about what I told her to do the next time, how to prepare for it. Now, she did listen to me in the way of, she got an AK-47. It's an easy weapon to operate, and it's a very scary weapon. So she does have one of those. But you can't answer the door holding your AK-47, and because you don't know who's going to be at the door and stuff like that. So what we devised was a plan where she could lay the gun down on the sink, the kitchen sink, and the window oversaw the front door. So this way, she could, when somebody rings the doorbell, she can open the window, in the kitchen window, with the AK laying right there, out of their sight, but it's easy for her to get a hold of. And then she can answer the door like with that. And then she just open the window and ask them, "What can I do to help you?" And this way, she still has good control over the situation. And the reason is gangs tend to ring the doorbell on one end, and when you answer the door, they smash the door on the back door and come on in. So there's different ways. So the doorbell on the front, or knocking on the front door, could be a way to get your attention while they hit the other one. So that's why if they don't think anybody's home, they'll knock on the door, and if nobody answers, well, then they'll break on in. But at the same time, they'll come in on both the front and the back, but then they'll knock on the front, and then when you answer, bammo, they come in the back. And but anyway, so I'm going to draw a little drawing here for you so you can see the suggestions that I made for my cousin. Okay, for Cousin Pam's house, what I suggested was this is the front door right here, and it's a ranch style house, and then there's another door over here, and then there's the back door right here. Now, what I suggested is she opens the window right here with the AK on top of the sink, and she can't see the front door. But don't answer the front door. All she's got to do is open the window and ask them what they need. And then what they'll do is they'll step back out here, or the sidewalk comes right in front of the window, or they might just come up to the window. And then so she could talk to them through the window. Now this stops all opportunities for them to forcing their way in the front door when they're over here. And then at the same time, if it is a gang type entrance where they would hit both the front and the back and maybe even the side, it won't matter. Let's see, there's a petition. She's got a petition right there. And this is another room. And then like this. Now with the AK-47, this doesn't really change much. She can still answer. They'll pull back, talk to them right there. If they want to make entrance here, even if they come in on all three doors, with the AK-47, with 30 round magazine, she'll be able to shoot through the walls just from that one spot. And at the same time, like I say, it's was it chest high, the window. So then it's going to be harder for anybody on the outside to take a shot from that. So she's got the total situation under control. There's no way anybody can make entrance unless they want to try breaking windows and coming through a window. And it's the same thing. She can just shoot through the walls and get the windows. So this is the way I suggested Cousin Pam answers the door. Through the window, the front door right here, and that's how she answers the door. And any problems, it's her house. She can shoot up her house any way she wants to. So if they try to make a rear door entrance, or even if they try to come in all three doors, it doesn't make any difference. She'll still have control of the situation. Believe me, no one wants to come into a house with a crazy old woman with an AK-47. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.